Hello everyone, we are looking today at a 1971 AMC Javelin SST. It's a beautiful car. I've had it for about 6 years and I'm selling it today, so I wanted to do a quick video to show everybody some little neat things about it. It's a rare car. Sad that she's got to go, but I'm on to bigger and better things. So it's a 71 AMC Javelin. These cars were built in the Camaro dominating days as an idea of something that could, that could compete in the muscle car world. This one is an actual SST. You find a lot of people put the SST badge on there or the Pierre Cardin and they lie about it. It's got the original 360, but it's been built very, very well, and it's pushing 400, if not over 400, no question about that. The joke that gets made about this car is when people need to do burnouts, why do you have to push your brakes? Because I do not. So we'll pop the hood here so you can have a look. So these cars are interesting with the front grille that goes in, if you notice, and that's a very good beer shelf right in here. See, it goes in. In here, there's a little button, and that unlatches the hood, which allows you to push it up. And then you have the beautiful 360 built out here. It's got roller rockers. It's got Edelbrock heads, Edelbrock intake. It's got a brand new Holly on it. So again, the block's original. Everything is original, but I put top end parts on it because I really wanted this thing to move, and it does. One of the stories I always tell people is, if you notice right here with the power steering, that took some time to get, because generally what hot rodders do, or muscle car people do, is they change that to the GM screw top. And I went and found a actual stock one. It was in a junkyard in Edmonton and got it shipped to myself in Gatineau, Quebec, for safety. And when we went for safety, the thing still leaked. So pain in the ass, but at least it's all original. So it doesn't leak very much, but that's neither here nor there. It's got a 3-core Champion Racing radiator. I don't have a fan shroud. On hot days, you see it run hot, but I never really run it on hot days, so it doesn't matter. And it's all in all just a beautiful car. The interior, in my opinion, is one of the things that lacks thereof in this car, and kind of one of the reasons why I didn't mind stepping away from it. To keep it original is one thing, but if I was gonna take this car, I'd rip out the interior and I'd probably do something really special with it. You notice the fake wood dash, the SST on the doors, roll up windows. It's also got these little rocker windows which roll down, which allow you to get kind of like a pillarless type drive from it. This one, actually, I'm missing the handle, so I'm doing it with vice grips. But again, that's something that the new owner can take into consideration and perhaps change. So when you got all the windows down, you got the rocker. It's awesome. Looks like that. The original color of this car was green, almost like a British racing green. I'll show you that in a minute because I have the original spare, so you're able to see exactly what it looks like. The trunk, notice it's got a huge kind of back dash on this thing, which is neat. It's got a beautiful big trunk. Fit at least one or two bodies in there, which is great. And again, this thing has been really well taken care of. It's been in my family for almost 30 years, so interesting. Little things to take into consideration. So you got the pop down gas tank, which is kind of cool. I got the custom AMC plate. You notice underneath, she's just spotless. This car is really neat. One of the things I told people when I was selling this, when I had it for sale, and I stand by it, is that the body is mint, but the paint isn't. There's a few little nicks, like if you notice there's one down here, but I don't mind that because, I like to drive cars and I don't like to park them and not drive them. So that, allows me not to be as concerned as you might be if it was a $30,000 paint shop. You notice the green that's in here, that's the actual original green that this car was, which would be neat if they ever went back to it. It's not it's something that's coming back into style. It's a British racing green. And all in all, she's a really, really nice car. I'll start her up in a second so everybody can hear her go. Give me a second there. in mind this thing hasn't been started in a couple days, so it might need a couple pumps of the gas. Oh, you know what we got to do? We got to put the battery cable on. I don't know why. There's something pulls up the power. Pulls out the power. If you leave the battery on, it doesn't always die, but once in a blue moon it does. And I think it has something to do with the light switch. But again, keeping her original, I haven't done too much. I'll give her some gas so she doesn't stall. Makes a beautiful sound. 360 runs strong. I had at one point put fuel injection on her. I put one of those FI tech kits. The truth of it is I couldn't tune it. It was a pain in the ass to tune. So I finally got to a point where I wanted to drive it. So I said, screw it. I ripped it off and I threw a brand new Holly on there, and she runs great. Pretty neat, the windows, the way she looks. I'll give you a couple more points on the inside. Shifter, super cool shifter. It's like an airplane back and forth. Mine doesn't have a headliner, but again, I'm sure the new owner will put one in. Not a whole lot of room. I'm 6'2", so I get in this thing and I'm, pretty hunkered in. The back seats, again, not a whole lot of room, and that's one of the reasons why I'm selling it, is because I'm sure you've seen the video. I have a big old Cadillac, and that's what me and the family like to cruise around in. It's more of a daily driver rather than this thing being a weekend monster. So she's nicknamed the Tire Slayer, and she does slay tires. Close the hood, give you guys one more walk around of this beautiful car. Breaks my heart to sell her, but gogorman.com, classic Cadillac rentals, focused on the future. Hopefully one day I'll get another one, if they're still around. Keep in mind this car is in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada, and they are very rare to find here in Canada. I've been down to the States and I've seen a few, but this is the only red one I've seen in this area. I know there's two more in the area, but again, none of them are as original as this, not even close. There she is. See you later, baby. It was a pleasure. It was fun. A lot of good times, but off to new things. Thanks for watching.